Hey everyone, welcome back to the Analytical Coding. In today's video, we are going to cover the text functions used to search the position of a text and also the functions to replace the characters or words inside a text. So, let's get started. Firstly, let us see the functions used to search the position of a text. So, the first one is find. So, the find function is used for finding the position of a substring. So, here the find function is case sensitive, and coming to its syntax, the first argument is find text, that is the text to search, and the second argument is within text, that is the text where we find the first argument. Okay, and the remaining arguments are optional, that is why they are specified inside the square brackets. So the third argument is start num. So that is the starting point or index for searching. And the fourth argument is not found value. If the text is not found, what should be written? So typically 0, -1 or blank. And if it is not specified, it returns an error if the text is not found. So this function returns the position of the substring inside the main text. So let us see an example to understand this clearly. So here I have written a measure where we are finding bi, that is the first argument is the text to find. So here I have written bi and the main text is Power BI. Okay, now let us see what this measure returns. Let me add this measure into the cart. So here you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Space is the sixth position and B, that is seventh position. So we can find this BI in the seventh position of the main text. So that is why it returned the 7. So let us see what if I give small I. So let us see what this function returns now. So as I already told, find is case sensitive. That is, the letters which we are using should be the exact case, either the lowercase or uppercase. In the main text, it should be exact one. So here you can see we have provided the lowercase for I, and this function inside this measure returns error and this visual broke, right? So to handle this, as I told you that, so here the third argument is the start num. So from the first character, we have to start searching, and if not found, so this is the main argument to specify if the text is not found inside the main text. So here I am providing it as blank, that is if the text is not found, this function should return blank instead of this error which is breaking our visual, right? So let us click on enter. So here you can see this function returns blanks instead of returning the error. So in this way, we can handle if the text is not present inside the main text. So this is the use of the find function, and remember find is case sensitive. And going into the next function, that is search. So here coming to the search function, it returns the position number of a character or substring within the another text string. So it is similar to that of the find function, but only the difference is it is not case sensitive, that is case insensitive. So here you can see the arguments are exactly same as that of the finding. So let us see an example for this as well quickly. So here you can see I have written the same example. So here we are writing search, again BI we are searching, and inside the Power BI. So here as usual I have given small I for BI. Okay, let us add this measure into our cart. Okay, so whenever I add this search, you can see even though here I is in lowercase, but search function is case insensitive. That is why it is returning the exact position of the BI inside the main text. That is how we use the search function. And moving into the next function, that is function used to replace the characters or words inside a text. The function is substitute. So this function replaces the existing text with new text based on the matching substring. So here you can see in this syntax, the first argument is the text. That is the text in which we want to substitute the characters. And the second argument is the old text. That is the text you want to replace. And the third argument is the new text. That is the replacement text. And the fourth argument is the instance num. That is, it is an optional one where we provide which occurrence to replace. If it is omitted, every instance of old text is replaced with the new text. Okay, so this function returns the modified text after replacing the required substring. So let us see an example to understand this quickly. So here I have returned the measure where, see, so the first argument is the text, main text, right? So here I have given Power BI is easy, learn Power BI with the analytical coding. And in the second argument, I have given the Power BI. So this is the old text and replace this Power BI with PBI. And here I have given the instance number as 1. Okay, let us add this measure into our cart. So you can see here this Power BI, that is the first occurrence, is replaced with PBI, but the second occurrence of Power BI is not replaced because here we have given only one occurrence should be replaced. And if I remove this complete fourth argument, see, every occurrence of Power BI is replaced with PBI. Okay, so this is what substitute function is, right? And moving to the next function, that is replace. So unlike substitute function, which replaces the exact matching text with new text, this replace function replaces a specific number of characters in a text string starting from the given position. So here in this syntax, you can see that the first argument is the old text, that is original text. And the second argument is the start num, that is position to start the replacement of the string. And the third is number of characters, that is number of characters to replace. And the fourth one is new text, that is replacement string. So this function returns the text string after replacement is made. Okay. So let us see an example for this as well. Okay, so here I have created a measure called new product code where, so here in our product code column, we are having product codes in the way that is BTH123. That is, there is no hyphen between the letters and also the numbers. So I wanted to provide hyphen between these two numbers. So that is what I am trying to do with replace function. So replace, first argument is the original text, that is selected value of the product code. And here the second argument is start num, that is the starting position. So here 3 characters are letters, 3 characters are numbers. So the fourth character should be the hyphen, right? So I have provided the 4 and here number of characters. So if I specify 1 and the new text as hyphen, let us see what happens. Okay. So now let us add this measure into our table. So here, whenever I provide number of characters to replace is 1, here it is replacing 1 with the hyphen. But this is not we want, right? We want hyphen between the numbers and letters, right? So that is why here I am specifying 0. That is, it should not replace any values, but it should insert hyphen at the fourth position. Okay. Now, let us see what happens. So you can see this is what we required, right? So the separation between the numbers and letters, and it should be hyphen. That is what we have provided, right? So that is about the functions to find and replace the strings inside the text. If you found this video helpful, please do like, share and subscribe to the Analytical Coding. Thanks for watching.